Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome back to another episode of Things I Suck At. The first episode, you guys kind of said like, oh, I suck at manuals, and then I just did a bunch of them. But the whole point of the series isn't like to learn tricks, it's to focus on the tricks that I avoid during sessions and stuff. And I just don't really manual things at the skate park, and if I do, it's literally like the manual pad. So I was just trying to push myself, and like the switch manual I haven't done in, I don't know, a year or so. So it was just like things that I can do, but either avoid or take a super long time. And that brings us to the trick of today's video, which is frontside flips. I used to be able to do them okay. So this will be the first episode where I might not actually land one even. But I'm going to warm up, do some ollies, frontside 180s, kick flips, the basics to get it going. And the goal of this whole video is to honestly land like try to. I mean, who knows? I might be able to get it kind of quick and start getting them. I doubt it. I haven't landed a frontside flip in, I don't know, 3 years or more. It's just one of those tricks that was always kind of difficult for me. And like I was more of a backside flip kind of guy, so frontside flips were just kind of like an awkward feeling trick, and I could do them, but it just was like I had to like focus a session on them or whatever, you know. So that's what we're gonna do today. Fingers crossed that I can land a few and they don't look terrible, and I can actually roll away with some speed. But yeah. And if you guys could, before we start the skating, or leave a like and a comment below. It really helps me out a lot, so I appreciate you guys doing that. And if you're not subscribed already, I do at 1 to 2 videos every weekend, so subscribe. All right, enjoy the skating, guys. All right, well, this has definitely become my new favorite series. I know you guys are gonna say in the comments already, like, dude, what are you talking about? You don't suck at those, you just did a whole bunch, and some of them were pretty good. And it's like,
I swear, promise, I have not done a frontside flip in like 3 years. And I almost filmed 2 intros, one saying backside flips instead of frontside flips, because I was so positive like I might not even land one. But I didn't, and I was just kind of like, all right, let's just focus. I did the warm-ups, I did a bunch of front 180s, I did a few kick flips. I didn't want to do too many kick flips because then my legs would get tired. Wanted to save it for the frontside flips, and then I'm like literally landing on the first and second ones. I'm like landing on them, and I'm like, what's going on? I didn't expect this. Then obviously you start getting the luck runs out and you start having to work through it again. But I just kind of figured out where to put my back foot. I did a bunch of slow-mos so that hopefully you guys can see how I'm kind of putting my feet. They're not popped super high, but again, like I said, I haven't done one in 3 years. I'm so happy that I even landed, you know, however many, like 10 or something. But yeah, like this just goes to show again that I came into this not expecting to land one. I was nervous to even film this video because I thought it was going to be just trash, like a bunch of attempts at frontside flips with no lands, and I surprised myself. And it just, you know, all it took was going back to the basics, doing some front 180s, doing some kick flips, thinking about how I would put those together, getting used to riding away switch from the front 180s so that if you land on your board a little weird after the frontside flip, you're not like slipping out every time. And yeah, I got kind of comfortable and figured out, like, so I turn a little bit. If you can see in the slow-mo, like I actually kind of turn into them a little bit. I'd eventually not like to do that, but for right now, I'm happy. I'll take it. If you could, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really means a lot. It's helping me grow the channel. We're already past 350 subscribers now, so thank you guys so much. I appreciate it, and stay tuned for next week where, I don't know, maybe I'll do backside flips, because I'm loving this series, because I think if I keep doing these, like, I'll really start to build up my trick bag again. So if there's a trick that you do or did in the past that you don't really do anymore because it's, you know, you haven't done it, you just kind of avoid it, try one of these sessions out where you just only do that trick. And it might get frustrating. I'm sure there's going to be episodes of this that I'm going to freak out. You guys don't want to see the heel flip one. I am not a heel flip guy, so we'll do that eventually. Maybe next week. I don't know. If you want to see the heel flip one next week, leave it in the comments below. But that's going to be it for this video today. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I'll see you next week.